Hi guys, welcome back to Bougie Doll Life. My name is Katrina and today we're going to be making doll jeans. Now, this is an idea that I came up with when I was going through my jeans and I was getting rid of jeans that don't even fit anymore, and I'm thinking to myself that I can use the leftover jeans to make doll jeans. So to make things easier, I chose a pair of skinny jeans and I cut it at the length a little farther than the length of my Barbie, and then I kept the hem that's at the bottom of the jean right there. Okay, so I'm going to take the fabric and I'm going to place it where the side hems are facing this way towards me, and I'm gonna cut straight up the middle of this fabric. Now this fabric, if you want a measurement, it is about 9.5 inches right now, and then the width at the bottom about 6 inches, and at the top is 5 inches because they're skinny jeans. Shorter end is going to be the top part of the jeans, so we don't have to hem it because it's already hemmed. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the center of this piece of fabric. So now we're going to go ahead and try it around the Barbie. So we're gonna go ahead and try it around the Barbie. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this extra fabric off right here that's hanging from the edge because we won't need that. So now it's laying a little more flat on her. And then we're gonna take it back off the Barbie. And now, with the fabric, with the good side up, the fabric should measure to about 8 inches at the bottom, about 8 inches at the top. So we're going to flip it back over, and then we're going to have the raw edge showing and have it meet in the middle. And then we're going to cut up the middle all the way to about here. So I'm gonna draw my midpoint right here because this is the point where it's gonna go up on the Barbie. So let me go ahead and mark that. So I wanted to stop right there. So let's go ahead and cut that right up the center. And for exact measurements, I cut it about 7 inches from the bottom. So now we have pretty much 2 pants legs. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and sew all the way up the pants leg on both sides, and then we're gonna go ahead and try it back on the Barbie. Okay, so halfway sewing down the pants leg, I'm gonna go ahead and try it on my doll because the legs are longer than the doll. So this is where we're gonna actually cut it to where it's going to fit the doll perfectly. So I'm gonna go and see where the doll's feet is at because I want it to go right by her foot around here. Go ahead and snip my little piece right here, that's where I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna take the Barbie out of the pants, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut across there. And then once I'm done sewing down this pants leg, I'm gonna go ahead and hem this and flip it over and sew across here so it could be hemmed. All right, so I already got one pants leg sewn and I hemmed it on the bottom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat it on the opposite pants leg. All right, so once you got both pants legs sewn, we're gonna put it back on the doll. I'm using a curvy doll, by the way, so I mean this will work on curvy or classic Barbie. You just have to go to the size of the doll pretty much. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna gather this in the middle, and I'm gonna go ahead and mark here in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and mark all the way to the waist of my Barbie and just sew all the way up to her waist to where the pants fit her perfect at the top. All right, so once we sewed up the back part of the pants, we're just gonna cut the excess fabric off of the doll. And then we're gonna go ahead and flip it around and we're gonna try it on our doll to see how it's looking. All right, so these are my pants flipped out. So they look good. So let's go ahead and try it on the Barbie to see how it's looking. So with the stretch at the bottom, your Barbie should be able to just slide right into the jeans with no problem. So this is how my Barbie is looking, and I absolutely love how these jeans came out. So now let's make her a top to match with these jeans. Okay, so to make the top, we're gonna cut another piece of that denim fabric, and you just choose a side that has a hem to it, and you're just gonna go ahead and lay your doll onto the denim fabric to where her arms are out to the side. So I'm using my marker. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark around her. So pretty much I'm gonna go out this way, and I want it to be kind of crop top like, so we're gonna do it to where it's not too long. Let's see, right about here. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go a little bit more down because I want it as a crop top, and I'm gonna hem the bottom, and then I'm gonna draw straight across. So for the measurements for this top is about 2 inches, and the other side is 2 inches, and then the side is 1 inch, the other side is 1 inch, and then across is 2.5 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. So once we have that, then I'm gonna go ahead and draw a neckline. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw a opening for the neck first, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut that out. All right, so now we're gonna choose which side is gonna be the back, which is gonna be this side right here. So I'm just gonna cut straight down the back. So then I'm gonna let these two parts meet. So now I'm just going to hem the shirt. I'm just gonna go ahead and sew across here in the L shape of each side of the shirt. All right, so before I sew the sides, I did glue some Velcro. So I glued the Velcro on the sides that it'll be so it can close together like that. So I just went ahead and took my fabric glue and just glued that on because I didn't feel like sewing it. So now I'm going to hem it before I sew the sides. So you guys see how this is. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold this side up and hem it. And I'm gonna hem it with a color thread that's different than the fabric because I want it to show kind of like a design. So I'm gonna sew across here, and then I'm gonna flip this over and hem it, sew across here with that thread, and then I'm gonna hem this side, and then I'm gonna hem the bottoms here, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Okay guys, so before I stitch the shirt together, I was thinking maybe I should add a turtleneck. So I cut a strip that matches around the neckline of the top, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stitch it around the entire neck piece of the shirt to make a turtleneck. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that I sewed on the turtleneck, I'm gonna go ahead and start attaching all the pieces together to form the shirt. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and flip our shirt to the good side, and to do this you might need a skinny tool to help push your sleeves out, because I know that's like the hardest part to push out. So I'm gonna take the end of this brush and push that out, your sleeves out, and go ahead and push the other one. Okay, there we go. So you have your sleeves, and then you flip it around, and then I'm gonna go ahead and Velcro so you guys can see how it looks in the front, and then I'm gonna flip up my turtleneck, and I'm gonna cut these little extra pieces of thread that's sticking out. So here we go, we have our turtleneck top, and then we have our jeans. So let's go ahead and try it on our doll. Okay guys, so this is the doll with the top on. As you see, when the top is closed, the neck part is still open. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew 2 snap ties on each side so it can close properly, so the turtleneck can fit the doll perfectly. So the snap ties I'll be using, they look like this. They're little snaps, and one is a closure and one is an opening. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew that onto the neck part of the outfit. Alright guys, so I went ahead and sewed the snap ties to the ends of the turtleneck of the outfit. So let's go ahead and put on the complete outfit for the doll, and then I'll show you my final results of this outfit. Okay guys, so this is the final result of the outfit. I absolutely love how it came out. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys plan on trying this DIY project. I'm very proud of myself, you know, as a beginner in sewing. I feel like I did a pretty good job. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can know when I post videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!